So let's say you don't have a calculator and you need to simplify this. You know, it's going to be tough if you want to do 5 raised to the power 5 and then 4 raised to the power 7. However, there are ways you can work this out without feeling the pressure of having to multiply 5 times 5 up to 5 times, and then this one here 4 times 4 up to 7 times. So let me show you how you can do this without much stress and without even needing a calculator. I'm going to show you, trust me. So here's what we're going to do. If you look at 4 raised to the power of 7, you can agree with me that 7 can be expressed in terms of 5. How do I mean? We can write 7 as 5 plus 2. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because somewhere along the line, I'm going to be bringing in power of a power rule. Power of a power rule. And I will just explain this shortly. So let's rewrite 4 raised to the power of 7 as, watch this now, as 4 raised to the power of 5 plus 2. Okay? Now, using one of the laws of indices, you know, if you have a raised to the power x times a raised to the power y, if you want to work this out, you can end up having a raised to the power x plus y. Because they have the same base, we will add the exponent. So that's what I want to bring in here now. I am taking it from this form, as you can see here, to this form. So I'm going to write this as 5 raised to the power 5 times 4 raised to the power of 5 times 4 raised to the power of 2. Notice they have the same base. If you want to use indices, you clearly just add the exponent, and that will give you back 4 raised to the power of 5 plus 2. However, we still have a little challenge here. Where is the challenge coming from? 4 raised to the power of 5 is still large, and even 5 raised to the power of 5 is still there. But do you know that if you have 10 raised to the power of 7, 10 raised to the power of 3, it's easy to work with this, right? So that's what I want to do here. I want to rewrite this base of 4 as 2 times 2. Now, why I'm doing that is because I am eventually going to use the 2 here to multiply this 5. Now, it will now give me a base of 10. So don't worry, I'm going to do it now. You see what I'm talking about. So this 4, I'm expressing it as 2 times 2. So let's wrap this in a bracket and then write 5. Then we bring down 4 raised to the power of 2. And then this one comes down here, 5 raised to the power of 5. Okay? Now, I want you to look at 2 times 2 all raised to the power of 5. I'm going to use power of a product rule. If you have, for example, A times B, and they're both raised to the power of 5, you can rewrite this as A raised to the power of 5 times B raised to the power of 5. Notice this 5 has been distributed to the base of A and of B. So that's what I'm going to do with this one here. Okay? So let's go. Now I'm going to have 5 raised to the power of 5 times 2 raised to the power of 5. Notice power of a product rule. Then times 2 raised to the power of 5. Then times this 4. Okay, before that, let me just write it. 4 raised to the power of 2. See, back to what I said. See, what do we have here? We're still going to use that power of a product rule. So this is going to be 5 times 2. Because they have a common exponent, I'm going to wrap this and then put 5 here. If you distribute this power to both 5 and 2, it's going to give you back this, right? Very good. So moving on, I now have times 2 raised to the power of 5. What about this 4? Because I want to express it as a power of 2, I'm going to rewrite 4 as 2 raised to the power of 2. Then bracket 2. I haven't talked about power of a power rule yet, but I will be talking about it right here. So let's move on. Now, 5 times 2 here is what? It's 10. So that's 10 raised to the power of 5. It's easy to manipulate this because it's a base of 10. Then let's come here, 2 raised to the power of 5. I am going to use power of a power rule here because this 2 is power, this is another power, so you can just multiply both of them. So that will give you 2 raised to the power of 4 because 2 times 2 is 4. Now let's use the law of indices here. which is going to be what? 2 raised to the power of 5 plus 4. And then this is 10 raised to the power of 5 times 2 raised to the power of what? 5 plus 4 is 9. So what is 2 raised to the power of 9? I think that's easy. That's 512. 2 times 2 times 2 up to 9 times. You get this. So I'm going to write this as 10 raised to the power of 5 times 512. If I want to write this in standard form, well, let me just write 512 then times 10 raised to the power of 5. You know, this is not yet in standard form. I am going to write 5.12 times 10 raised to the power of 2. I just wrote this now as this, because when you multiply 5.12 times this 100 here, you're going to get 512. So times what? 10 raised to the power of 5. So using the law of indices here again, same base, add the exponent. So you have 10 raised to the power of 2 plus 5. Finally, your answer is equal to 5.12 times 10 raised to the power of 7, written in standard form. I hope you got value from this video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and family. You can also check out more videos on my YouTube channel. See you in the next videos. Bye for now.